Hello everyone. So today I have another video. This is a watch me work video. Just me doing a new set for my mom, and this is the look. And this light kind of looks like a mauve type color, and in this lighting kind of looks peach. It's a tricky color to get the true tone in the lighting. So this is our previous set, and if you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen this too many times. So this is what we are starting off with. These are 3 weeks old. Look at that artwork. I hate to file it off. So I have this new bit I've been trying, and it is amazing. I've been having this is a coarse bit, and I'll show you the company. And I'm going to do a slight comparison. So I guess this is a little mini review also. Bonus. I just wanted to show the difference of, now this is sped up right here, but I'm going to show you guys the difference between this new bit that I got and the old one I've been using for the past literally a year. The past year, I've been using this other bit, and I'll show you guys here in the next clip or two. So here you can see this is my old bit. It's like not doing anything. I worked with this literally for a year. Like, what was I doing with life? So this new bit has cut down my time a lot. And this is from Wilson Precision Tool. You can get the information. This new bit that I have, and it's a coarse bit, and it's a smooth top bit. And the other bit I have, the flame bit I have, is coarse. The one I showed y'all wasn't doing anything. And you might say, oh, it's an older bit, and it has performed. I'll say that it has performed the same the entire year I have it. I have had it. It just, I don't want to say it's bad. Maybe it's just not great for gel. So I'm showing a comparison. So watch this just one swipe, and it's taking off the gel. And then now this is the old bit that I used to use, and this bit is from Todak. Not to say I love my Todak bit, my other smooth top for smoothing the surface for finish filing, but look at how many swipes I'm having to go through. So yes, this new bit from the Wilson Tools, I'll put the information, the link down below to the site, to the shop on eBay. So I just got the gel off all the nails, and just prepped the nail, pushed back the cuticle, and the nails are all prepped. And I'm using a Young Nail Swipe and a cuticle brush, well, a brush to clean off the nail. Basically, as my dehydration, I'm using my Peachy-Mauve Acrylic brush. I'm using Young Nails Natural Powder and Young Nails Nail Liquid. So I've applied 2 coats of Protein Bond, and I'm going in with my bead, and this is in real time right here. So I have, at this point, it's not sped up. So you can see me do the fill on her nail. And again, I don't know if I said we're using natural powder. So that was her pinky. Now this is her ring finger, and I just show these 2 fingers. So a lot of people like to watch me apply acrylic, but I feel like after like 2 or 3, it gets kind of redundant. So its fills are always, a little bit quicker. It's usually like 1 or 2 beads, or it just depends on the nail if there is significant lifting. So these nails didn't have any lifting. Her pointer finger on her right hand, I guess because it's her dominant hand, but it always has just a little more lifting. But these 2 were just fine. The rest were just fine. It's always that 1 finger for her. So you can see this is after I apply the acrylic. Nothing has been done. You can see how close I am to the cuticle. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So this is the pinky I showed you first. So I filed and shaped. I didn't want to show that in this video, and we're just going straight into design. This is Kiara Sky's Skin Tone Gel Polish. And like I said, it's a funny color. It looks, I don't even know how to describe it. It looks peachy in a sense. and it looks a little bit pink in like certain lighting. But then it also, to me, gives a like a mauve type feel, like when we were out in the daylight trying to take some pictures. So who knows? I like the color. It's a pretty color to me. It just looks so different in different lighting. So I'm polishing the nails, and I applied 3 coats of this gel, and I don't show all 3. I'm just showing you this first coat. And yeah, I do 3 coats, and then, you know, cure between each coat. I always cure my gel. Everybody asks, and it's like, yes, I cure the gel polish. So I just want to insert a little tip about like how you lose your shape sometimes with gel polish. Once you apply, you know, a certain amount of coats, or you can just be 1 or 2, and you kind of lose your sleek coffin shape or stiletto or whatever shape you have, those corners kind of round. You see me capping the tip of the gel polish, and I'm just showing you guys the top coat. I'm going to talk through this this Kiara Sky top coat. I'll cap the tip of the gel polish on like the first coat, and I will not cap it on the second coat, and if I apply a third, not the third coat either. So I'm only capping the tip once with the color, and then I cap the tip with the top coat. That's it. And that helps where you don't lose your shape. You don't need to cap the tip every single coat, and then you'll bulk out your nail if you do. So just a little tip. So the first coat is fine, and then the top coat will lock it all in. So I'm just wiping off the tacky layer, and you can see our shape is still pretty much true. It rounds out a little bit, but that's why we make sure our edges and our corners are sharp. So you can see I'm using the brush on resin from Ocean Nail Supply, my lovely crystal katana in these vintage rose Swarovski crystals, and I'm using sizes 12, 9, and 7. I wish I had 5s, but I didn't. The supplier I get mine from, they only usually have like more popular like AB or Crystal in the size 5s. And I haven't ordered any online lately, but everything came out just fine without them. So I buff the surface of the nail lightly, and then I wipe the surface of the nail off with a lint-free pad and alcohol. And now I'm applying my resin to the nail. And I'm going in with my crystals, and I'm using my crystal katana, of course, as previously mentioned. And I am, this design, I've done it a few times, several times. And my mom has named it the sword nail. And usually I do a vertical line of striping tape down the middle. And if you've been on my Instagram page, I'm sure you've seen it. As soon as you'll see it come together. So this is the design I'm doing on this finger. On the ring finger, I don't show that design. We kind of had, to figure that one out off camera. And I did something, didn't like it, had to modify it. So I'm showing you how I do this design, and it's kind of popular. It's so cute, so elegant. I don't get tired of it. Haven't gotten tired of it yet. And a lot of clients like it. So it's a very elegant look. And then I go through, and you'll see I go in at the bottom and add some crystals, and it just looks kind of regal to me. I mean, I guess that's the best way for me to describe it. And we kind of keep the same kind of vibe through the whole, design of it, kind of like this arc type, elegant design, if you will. So, and make sure you don't get your resin on your crystal. Don't get your resin on your crystals. You'll lose your shine, your sparkle. And don't get any, try not to get any resin on the wax end of your katana again. So you just want to be very careful. Make sure you're not using too much resin. It takes a little longer to dry, and I personally like it. Well, actually, this night it was drying a little bit quicker than usual, but I like the resin because it gives you more time to kind of, get your crystals in line, especially when you're doing designs like that take a little more time to perfect. I guess like designs like this is just like 2 little dots, just a little doop doop, and it's real cute. You know, it'd be a shame to leave any nail without any crystals. We got to do it on all of them. So look at how sparkly, so cute, and it's cute matte like that, ain't it? She wouldn't go for it. So this is kind of like the same vibe, same kind of design, kind of that little arc look with a little extra ness. So I just, you know, do that same. I end up taking that bottom crystal you see me putting on. I end up taking that off. It was just like a little too much. But I'm just going in and, you know, doing that same design. And then after that, I will be sealing in the crystals. So when I seal in the crystals, you want to make sure that you don't get any top coat on the surface of your crystal. That will cause you to lose the facets in your design, so light will not reflect off of it, because now instead of having angles cut into the crystal, it's now basically a smooth surface. So you want to make sure that you don't get any top coat on your crystals. But I always seal in my crystals, always. I can't not. One reason, and I've done a whole video on crystal work and sealing in crystals, but if you haven't seen it before, I will just add that I like to seal them in because it keeps them from getting caught as easily, because there's not this, you know, sharp angle where the bottom of the crystal meets the surface of the nail. So it'll kind of keep people from having their hair get caught in the crystals. And it also locks them in, because the OPI Axiom top coat, which I'm using to seal them in, which I always generally use, it is a harder gel, so it just really locks them in. So you can see me going in with the back of a dotting tool. I just distributed some of the OPI Axiom top coat on the back of a form that has been used, and then I'm just going around all the crystals. And plus we buff the surface of the nail. So we want to make sure, if you want a shiny look, you know, you're adding your top coat back to it. So this is our final look, and I recommend to you, whether you're doing your own nails or client's nails, that you wipe the top, you know, of your crystals, because that wax from this, you know, from the katana or any wax stick that you use can get on the surface of the crystal. So you just want to make sure you wipe those off with a lint-free wipe. Don't use alcohol. That can cause your resin or your glue to turn white or cloudy. So this is our finished look. We added cuticle oil. It's very pretty, very elegant. I love this color. Oh, it's a little bit of a tricky color, but I think it goes great with these vintage rose crystals. And it's just so pretty. My mom loves her bling. She didn't at first, but now she loves it. So you can see how different this color looks outside in this lighting again. So this is our finished look. It's kind of cloudy, so our crystals aren't blinging how they should. But, you know, you get the idea. So I just want to thank you guys for watching me work. And please subscribe if you haven't. Bye.